And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfen. Should I choose?
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Astra Abbot. Thank you for Ad Astra.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well, use me. Surrender is a valid option. How unbecoming. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Thunder! This world, a fleeting shadow. Illusions are but distractions. Shattered!
Get to work!
Without yearning, all returns to silence. This god is eternal. Purge all obstacles. Perish! In spirit! Witness the final calamity! In spirit! Eternity is in my hands! My euthymia crumbles before me.
Rev the engines!
Hello, traveler. Are you here for a fortune slip? Apologies, but now isn't the best time. It is, and so are the bamboo slips within. However, we've run out of the corresponding fortune slips. That depends on your fortune. We are currently preparing new slip. Draw a slip. That depends on your fortune. We are. And
Oh my, I was just wondering who wandered by. Why, it's you, little one. Are you here for a... That they are, yes. Everyone in Ina's... We just restocked earlier too, and poof! Still, you're in luck today. Here you are, Ringo. 300 fresh, good fortune slips. Well now, that depends... Now, little one, aren't you here to seek yours? Go on. I'll cover your eyes while you draw a slip. Now be sure to... See? Ringo was right. Yours is a great fortune after all. Oh, this fortune slip. All right then. As always, I leave the...
yes, Lady Gucci. That's exact...
Alas. Safer then to have... Now, I'm off to write the modest fortunes. Do enjoy your wonderful fortune today, little one.
Please enjoy your wonderful...
Rev the engines!
Benny's.
insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
you two.
Don't worry about us. We'll be...
Oh, hey, you two. I'm fine now.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to fix this. Why don't you start?
It felt so strange. After I realized no one recognized me anymore, I suddenly felt like I'd completely lost contact with my body. Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too. It wasn't until I heard...
You...
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, that means we need Alice for sure. Now would be a...
How could the story's budding branches leaving the castle high up in the go to that place?
Huh? Was that another...
Leaving the cat... It just occurred to me. If this...
But how could she Yeah. Since we can't reach... But first...
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole... They had great coffee there, too. Think about it.
Huh. That does kind of make sense. All right.
Well, it sounds like all I ask is that
I'm...
believe me.
worried?
Come with me. As soon as they heard
You...
a little birdie
Miss Lisa. You... Please...
After the library...
Where do we even...
Even the clue this time seemed kind of... Yeah. Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on.
Sorry.
I'm here to return...
According to the cap...
Let me put it this way.
Sir, you have to understand...
Hey! Look what the Wandering Tom...
Oh, it's you.
And,
I'm a traveling scholar.
Well, the last time...
There were some things, and considering what's going on with...
Hat guy!
What's that supposed... So it's been getting worse.
Sounds like you know...
After he left I was working on several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something anytime, which means...
How do you even
If I remember correctly,
That's besides the point. The fact his case is different. It started with
the whole world? So that's what you've been...
There are more important questions right now. That mage clearly cared a lot about her child.
You think that didn't occur to us already?
Mind if I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding?
Of course!
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you? All along?
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the Stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon's story, the Stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
So, is this the world where this chapter takes place? Looks like we're at the top of some kind of gigantic tree.
This one must be about... No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about...
Hold on.
Maybe you've become a character in...
You see me...
A wandering Tom.
Maybe it's because I've known Hat...
Vivid? Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
Guess that means the
Hello, everyone!
It's the storybook Durin.
Oh. So you're not... Does that mean the two of you...
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever.
Okie dokie! Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to...
Was that seriously how the two of you...
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get our...
Usually...
The stories he had to find
To leave this...
the little dragon, but as luck...
You must be the little
It's true.
This meeting was
The seer witch.
insolent child. I am... Now,
A prof...
hear me now. For my prophecy is this.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little dragon was shown a path to wander.
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy. So, what does any of this...
Oh, wise.
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above.
Ugh. Just when we actually needed her.
The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all we need...
Why don't we take...
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten. The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead, he could not tell.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends who all just forget.
But you didn't forget.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end.
Ah,
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets.
let me think about it. I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Really? Then let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining Fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling. It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone. One whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
So,
Huh. You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tevat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence, but their fates were independent. But when Simulanka Durin came to Tevat, the answer is they... Those mages... I'm here to make a...
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being...
Then just think of this as Volume 6.
The...
Sure, let's go with...
You...
what are you up to this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? It should be pretty obvious by now.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't Jean...
I'll join you.
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I?
Well, yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like you want to help, but something...
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought...
Why would you think that?
It doesn't matter now. Judging from just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only... If that last fragile tie was broken... And to think I'm one of the people...
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated it gets.
Whatever. All
If you feel like
This realm is... If you ever have any...
Weather like this is she left. Ever since.
You finished sorting already? Now then, what would you like in return? Oh, that's all? Ah, so you... Not to mention... Unless...
Actually...
Trouble, Besides, better for them to Anyway, here's your...
Huh?
Hey, she's sitting up!
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected... Not that I consider it a disturbance. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you...
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy. rosy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home?
Yes. This planet, if I remain in
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you.
How do you
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the Kuvaki and the...
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a...
If I did that, I suspect I would crash. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like...
You see? She gets
In the blink of an eye, the time has...
It does feel that way, doesn't it? I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm.
Oh. Were you...
Yes, you are...
Then...
That's right! Don't...
I see.
I can't tell from...
Oh, really? You...
I'm just kidding.
Ah. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not...
Oh.
Sure. Thank you. Since you helped, I haven't asked...
I've never joined...
Oh, don't worry about it, of course.
But... They call me Kutar. And the
I'll make it work. You have my...
Yeah, we got...
All right. If you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh. If you see Lauma, rather. And also...
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Fair Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. Look at him so sneaky. Hey, Llama, it's us. Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hesia.
Mr. Varka is helping to...
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes. On this day...
It's an especially well... The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people...
That's right. Even the Frost Moon Saya...
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. Oh, one other...
Wait, so... You mean...
Then I...
Oh, yeah! It's kind of...
I understand. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
And...
Darn!
Nah, don't
Huh?
Not as... You can't go preparing...
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Miss... Let's start by making our... And who knows? Once we get...
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing!
And I have a feeling we'll...
Not quite.
Anyway, But lastly, there's the fun...
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? Yeah.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance. Everyone seems hard at work.
They're preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being...
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the
You have my thanks. And over here...
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great!
Of course.
You bet!
There will also be the timing as such. Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised. I once asked her if she did not. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she... I see. Maybe she is right. But my wish was not... I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention. But what really...
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. Anyway, she's agreed to it.
I see your point.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memory.
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right.
Sure thing, let's go. Bye for now.
Thank you all.
Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with Flints! Look at...
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and
Hello there. Perfect. We have some new volunteers for...
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right! Oh, wait! Why does everyone...
Well, to be precise...
Wait.
Half right! Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into... At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, on closer inspection...
Huh?
Exactly.
I think I've heard...
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. From a distance, they appear... I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked...
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these...
All the Mirage...
It's a first for me.
What about you two?
Alice contacted, but we lost... We don't know when the...
Yeah,
Okay.
right? Let's go see what she knows. We can...
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Records indicate the odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up at... But this time, Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. First...
The ones we saw seem to...
Indeed. Given the scale...
Oh.
So, you mean...
Exactly. The phantoms can interact. In addition, they claim to be from Hyperbor...
Did Paimon hear that right?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms.
I suppose you're right. Which, in this case...
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker
Sounds to me like...
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albania.
Agreed.
For my part,
This is certainly a rare...
The curatorium will take the...
That just leaves our trusty team. Since you became an...
Oh yeah, by the way.
She agreed. I'd be happy to join. And Yehoda loves a party.
No. 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 No.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait. No, that's not what I have bad news, boss. So many people. All right, everyone inside. This is gonna...
Like, a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the
Huh? You already know about it? Wait. Back up.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best.
Wow. Really?
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like...
Fair enough.
in that case, let's meet back here.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, what...
Oh,
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Right on the money. This vamp, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists.
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma, what...
I was. Until one of our people informed. No one's ever seen something quite...
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things...
Unfortunately not. The most we've been able to deduce.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do.
Allow me to lend you a hand. Everyone.
Is that?
I've heard about how the frost...
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate... Let's give them a moment.
All back together? Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit. This puffin...
Huh.
Indeed.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Good point.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks. But this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
What is this thing?
Goodness knows.
What about his grandpa?
Huh? I don't know.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our...
What the?
Sorry, brother.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I... I'm sure we're all starting... These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we...
It makes sense. History is...
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around.
Of course I was. Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to me. That says that we'll...
Huh.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on...
Wait, we have...
Am I in...
You're very welcome to...
Isn't that technically...
No! No! Get away! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Durin. But as I'm sure...
What?
And try you had.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. There are no indications.
You seem to have calmed... I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now?
May I...
Be my guest.
What exactly?
My guess would be that...
Conry...
That is correct. As you know, there was a time... Then 500...
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of... The moment you witnessed...
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and...
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the Abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rerir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the Abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the Abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history. no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them get Nefer.
Well, that goes.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free?
Now is not a good time to push.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't.
Yeah.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Is something the matter? I'm fine. But it's okay.
Well, don't put too...
Come on.
walk would be nice.
I'm never late. Ad Astra.
Huh? She's not. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Where did they all go? Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. much. Looks like she still isn't here. Right? It's not like her. What about Luonatar? Luonatar. Hey! Sorry. Didn't. Yeah. That's even stranger. What about him? Oh, they change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look. Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. No, she has. Based on past.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times.
No. Very few people are in the. Come on.
Makes sense. Moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure. But it's definitely hostile.
No, 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 not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also...
Okay, but it seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Nothing could make a great mage more
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that
stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. So that didn't stop.
Alice!
Oh, that's right.
You look like...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend? I see. Madam Mage.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the That's right! She's a good person.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please...
I am Lauma.
Oh, I know. In other words...
Fair enough.
You'll get used to it.
Oh, and what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed. Thus fall.
Why are you playing a lot?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong?
No, it's just...
You're quite... It concerns the 3 moons. Good. My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
No wonder they...
Is it because...
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. And as you've noticed, the
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should... and it's having a noticeable... because...
Kinda sounds like...
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss... Albedo could tell you more about that if you're... Oh, so you yes. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be...
My body... Wait, no. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy. Are you out for a walk too? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't put moon prayer? Death is... Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like this when...
How fascinating. In the past.
Karina, Lamette.
Coming!
I want to watch them a little longer.
So just fill these balloons with air, right? Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can... Think fast! Great!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Sure.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is... We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch.
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping...
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lamette got a midsummer berry dessert? I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
Hmm? They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites! Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family. I'm seeing... What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles. Theoretically speaking, anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for. Fortunately.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Ugh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon god, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence.
Wait, we did.
Well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. Now, if you wish to find your moon, firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat. At least enough to sustain her until moon.
Strengthen her connection.
I'm afraid a bygone faith and
her name.
Oh, yes. Names are a very important thing. Then your first job is to find it. Neither Columbina nor.
So, finding out?
Yes. The second problem is with her, given her current condition. But no need to fret.
Wait, mage, and that means we've got 2 Hexencircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not.
Oh,
I'm glad you agree.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it?
That's...
What a lively place.
Hey, you old... Who are you calling?
Are they...
I'm looking right at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
See?
Lulka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Sandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the
surprise of her life.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a... Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some moon...
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find...
This name thing seems super important too. But where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time.
Where are they going?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Ah, not really. From what I've gathered...
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements.
Hey!
I wouldn't dare!
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to... Wait a minute.
Oh, true.
That would be... this young lady?
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but... Are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
When I shook my head, I meant...
Huh? Where's the...
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can... It might take some getting used to.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. I mean...
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before. But...
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past.
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, no, no! Stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of but I could have sworn I deleted.
This is a very different side of Nicole than.
Please go on, Miss Nicole.
Huh? Are they talking to this? Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
Yes. Well, no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics.
That's right. Is that so?
Yes, I do know. Or maybe not. The Hyperboreans, but despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their, even after the War of Funerary.
But all three had passed.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed, for it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to—
Well, I mean, it's... It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they succeed. Which means, with enough Kuvaki...
Okay.
Oh. Yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word. If only I'd managed to...
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable, not...
Oh, really?
Whoa, 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 time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although, I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it... You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching...
Alright. Let me think about how, over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. By completing certain rituals, if everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can...
I think so.
Yes. Basic...
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My... name? Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I know if you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw... Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare...
She seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Now then, the next order of business is...
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents, but many of the more factually
Sounds like we're gonna... In that case, we'll start by heading to the front.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Var.
I should follow them, just in case.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have, there's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. All right, let's... Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbine.
What we can gather from these records, I cannot fault them for their earnest faith. But I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had all...
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic amongst the Frost Moon scions of today. That being said, I have sensed some
changes?
Seems like this...
Sure. Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might. Could... Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with Kutar did not speak. Clearly, whoever...
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon... The child wished Kutar was Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child, the moon chanter, yet? Huh. Any thoughts? Yeah. Columbina probably just... What?
I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because but now that I think about it...
She didn't know how...
Yes.
Oh.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. We did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and San